Hey, this is Razib Khan. I am the Director of Scientific Content at Insitome,
And I'm Gareth Highnam, the Director of Genomics at Insitome.
and this is the weekly snippet.
So, you may have heard this already, it's been pretty big news, but 23andMe is now allowed to include BRCA breast cancer results on their consumer reports now.
This gene is highly correlated with various types of breast cancer, and there are a lot of variations on this gene that you could test for. I think they're only testing for 3 markers, 3 positions, and these particular positions
are Ashkenazi ones.
Yeah, they're found in about 2% of Ashkenazi women, and if you have one of these markers, you have something like a 35 to 70% chance of developing breast cancer by the time you're 70, right? So It's actually relatively narrow in terms of what it's doing in terms of technology and science. The implication is a big deal because of the policy and going into the future.
With the new FDA, that things are going to get a bit more relaxed. The regulations around direct-to-consumer genetic testing was going to ease up, and it looks like
it is
happening.
Researchers, they need to develop tools that can educate the populace as they're going along, because the reality is, within 10 years, a lot of Americans, probably half of Americans, will have their whole genome sequenced. Mm-hmm. They will know these things. They will be able to interpret it through some sort of off-the-shelf analysis. The key is to get good analysis. You can't have the whole American population be a genetic counselor. There's not enough genetic counselors to go around today.
So you're saying there's an issue here where general education needs to meet the type of
it's an education and technology issue as much as it is a science issue. For example, with this test, you have like a 2% probability of carrying it, there's an error rate in the genetic analysis, blah, blah, blah. You're going to get some people that are going to come back with a positive result that actually are not a positive result, so you're going to need to do double check. People
or the opposite situation.
Negative, yeah. And people who get a negative and think that they have no chance of having breast cancer or a BRCA variant, but it's only testing for 3 of them.
As regulations become more lax, you're just going to see more of this snake oil kind of stuff revolving even closer to medicine than they were before. And the only way to protect yourself is just
we need to get ahead of it. Yeah, you need to get ahead of it. You can't put a lid on it. Yeah, I think Gareth and I are pretty much on the same page. We wouldn't be working here if we weren't on the same page.
Yep.
We are part of the direct-to-consumer industry, so obviously we have our biases, but I think it's really great to be on the right side of history, basically. I think that this is inevitable. And, you can naysay all you want, but it's going to march on. So, with that, this is the weekly snippet.
Signing out.
Yep.